Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the high seas. We're headed to a game that we thought, maybe it was never going to get released, maybe it got scrapped, who knows, and of course I'm talking about Skull and Bones. Now for a long time it was, hey, which pirate game do you think is going to be better? Sea of Thieves or Skull and Bones? Well, this one looks more cartoony and for kids, and this one looks more realistic, so it looks like it's going to be for two different groups, two different communities. And then lo and behold, one game got released and still gets regular updates, and the other game fell down to Davy Jones's locker. Now, just like Captain Jack in the third movie, who escaped the locker, it looks like Skull and Bones might actually have a release date for this year. We are on the website, PC Gamer. Let's see what's going on. After years of waiting, Ubisoft's High Seas piracy game Skull and Bones is looking more and more like it might soon see the light of day. Some of the signs are official, like Ubisoft's March request for testers, and others are more inadvertent, such as the April leak of the 6-minute video showing NPC mutinies and ship crafting. Which, by the way, when that leak happened, I probably should have made a video on it. It didn't look very good. Maybe they're working on it. And now another leak from Twitter account Lumia says the game will officially launch on November 8th. So here's the actual leak right here. Okay, hey, get out of here. I don't want to go to Twitter. There's the actual leak right here. All right, November 8th. Lumia, which is known for leaking information from the Microsoft and Xbox Online stores, said that the official announcement for Skull and Bones is imminent, and the Xbox store listing with pre-order bonuses details are ready to go, but not yet public. Well, of course, you need all those pre-order bonuses. You're probably going to get a different ship sail and maybe a different pirate hat. Garbage. Skull and Bones made a very good first impression when it was announced in 2017, but ran into some trouble shortly after. It's been delayed multiple times, and in 2020, the managing director of Ubisoft Singapore, the studio working on the game, was removed from his position following an audit into widespread workplace misconduct. It was most recently published in FY 2023, which on a calendar puts it somewhere between April 1st, 2022 and March 31st, 2023. The November launch date is not official. Now, that is important. Like, who knows? Maybe it's still not ready. It's kind of weird. A lot of times these leaks, they're very, very accurate. So I'm going to go, and this Lumia, they've been pretty accurate in the past. So I'm going to say the game's coming out November 8th. Now, maybe you haven't seen the cinematic for the game, so I'm going to play that for you now.
Over. The old guard was wiped out. Those who kneeled were now at the gates of hell. They were killing us off, burning our seas from shore to shore. We thought there was no way the Empire could win this game. As fate would have it, the tide turned in our favor again. A new wind was at our backs, blowing us straight to heaven. In our new Eden, there was only one rule. First come, first serve. It was dog eat dog. We became kings, queens, lords, and masters of our own new worlds. Fortunes poured down on us. They had their empire. Now it was our turn. Enemies became friends. Friends became enemies. The best didn't trust anybody. The philosophy of the day was more and more. We were alone at the top of the food chain. We thought we were. In a dog-eat-dog world, we were wolves. hunting packs.
So what do you think? Is this a game you've been waiting to play? Are you happy that it might be dropping this November? I want to know your thoughts in the comment section below. Obviously, the cinematic looks pretty cool. This is definitely a more adult game compared to Sea of Thieves. What you see in the background right now is actual gameplay for it. And again, for the most part, it kind of gets ripped apart because it's really ship to ship. And in a pirate game, you should be able to get off your ship and board ship and go to islands. And really, this is more just kind of ship warfare. So what I'm going to do to end this video is I'm going to get rid of my face, turn on some audio so you can actually see some gameplay in real time. Now, before I do that, you want to get my face out of here? I'm hoping today is the day I have earned your subscription. I'm hoping today the day is you hit that little red button only if you think I deserve it. I would really appreciate it. Check out my Patreon. Thank you to the first 41 members that have signed up. Lots of huge benefits. And last but not least, go check out the Discord. We're close to 1,500 members. We really do have a great non-toxic community. All right. I'm done talking. Enjoy a little Skull and Bones. Get out.
At the helm is a Commodore, too tough to handle on your own. Even worse, you could lose your loot. You need help, and you need it fast.
That one's with us!
Other captains have answered your call. 4 against 1 should even the odds. Your side forms a tight squadron, using a coordinated battle plan. The enemy strikes first. The first ship goes down, breaking your formation. Commodore turns his cannons on you. You brace for fire, absorbing the first blow. Your allies maneuver for position. The Royal Fortune acts as a tank, drawing the Commodore's fire. It unleashes its special ability, Siege Mode. Once anchored, it can fire its cannons without limits. The Jaeger slips into position with its powerful cannon. Its special ability delivers 8 shots in a single blast, increasing the odds for a critical hit. The Royal Fortune can't hold out much longer. It's up to you to land the killing blow. The battle is won. But the glitter of gold can turn new allies into deadly enemies. For there is no honor among thieves.